Okay, great. I am also recording. Great. Hey, welcome to No Functioning November. That's what I'm doing this November. Not functioning. Oh, wait, what are you doing this? What? What are you abstaining from this November, Talon? If you nut, and you lose no nut November. My November is you can nut as much as you want, but it's not gonna make you feel any better. Okay, I'm done. I'm done making sad jokes. Okay, and yeah. I think seeing you always makes my day feel a little bit better. So thank you, Talon, for being alive and being a person in my life. Yeah, you do try, and I appreciate it. Uh, but yeah, other than that, it's it's fucked up season. A fucked up season has officially started. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, he's bionic. He's vaxxed to the max, baby. No, I think it's cool. I like it. Ooh, fancy Mr. Teacher Man. Yeah. I feel that. And I hope you get to snuggle into a blanket. It's one of the few upsides of the season is because it's one thing to be hot and depressed. It really doesn't feel like your outsides match your insides when you're warm and depressed. But when you're cold and depressed, boy, they go hand in hand. I would argue. Cured. Yes. I agree with that. I would say not just spiritually, but emotionally, it's good for you. Absolutely. Yeah. Um, hey, I recently stumbled upon a whole genre of ASMR on TikTok where they don't really do much actually, which is kind of disappointing. I like the ASMR personally, where it's some sort of journey. Like it's ASMR, you're at the hair cutter and they're like snipping scissors near your ears. Yeah. Yes. I like those a lot. Like I got one where it was like you're at the dermatologist and it's like you have like flaky head skin, which sounds gross, but it was so soothing. And it was really nice. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was like it was head scratches. It was also like she was tapping powders on my scalp, which was a really nice sound. But so those are the ones I usually watch. But I recently stumbled onto this whole subset of ASMR videos where they're not doing anything; they're just saying things that have like that sound in them, so that it's like good job, good job, good job. Like it's like I'm sure that has. I took a linguistics class in college, and I'm sure that has a name. But yeah, whatever. I'll go with that. But it is a whole new genre. I just I think some people work a little harder than others is all I'm gonna say. Also, I like the way you kind of said like the ones. It was cool. I liked it. I liked it. Oh, I was like, yeah, I was about to say, like, what have you been watching? But that was a lie, so I take it back. Bald-faced. It's B-A-L-D. People wrongly say bold-faced. It's not bold. It's bald. Bald-faced lie. Yeah, yeah. It's like, you know. Yeah. No, we're gonna make it happen. We're starting soon. We won't, every week I've told Talon, yeah, let's totally record in person next week. That will work. And then every time he's like, okay, we get to be in the same room. And I'm like, absolutely not. I will not be leaving my house tonight. Crying. Mm-hmm. Enjoy this. Enjoy this. I mean, not that it's much different than us being in person. I feel like sometimes I'm just as much of an idiot. Yeah. Catch us when we fall. Yeah. Hey, should we get the podcast started? Let's get the bald-headed lie going. Bold on the bald. Balls. No, not November. All right. Ball still full, boys? That's what you gotta ask your boys every time you enter a room during No Nut November. Sorry, I don't know. I thought that was so funny. Oh, I'm losing it, Talon. I'm losing it. Yeah, I know you're right. Yeah, Talon, you're my hero. Thank you. Oh, you're making a young girl so happy. I'm Sarah Thompson. Calm. It's and then you make me question it because then I get nervous. It is a .org. It is a .org. Yeah. It's also marketed as an advertising company. Yeah, it's just like strong. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I derailed you there. They may. Those bastards. All that. Never mind. Anyways, yeah. All that. No, that wasn't the joke I was going to make. Mine was way lamer and much more profane. So we'll move on. I love the misconnection section. And we also, Tal and I also like to surprise each other. We find ones and we give them to each other to read blind. The ones that we read, we have not vetted for each other either. So when we're reading them live on air, it's the first time we're clapping eyes on them unless we have seen those cheeks clap already on the internet. Yeah. Well, I got really excited. This is going to be very exposing. Yesterday I went to Safeway in a green sweater, and today the title of it was, it was large woman in green sweater at Safeway. And I was like, that's me, I'm a fat bitch. And I went into the ad, and it was the wrong Safeway. Telling my dreams almost came true. But, I was like, how many fat bitches are there in green sweaters hanging out in Safeways? And apparently, not the only one. So. You added beautiful. You added beautiful. But yeah, I was so close. Talon, you have no idea. My heart literally raced. I was so excited. Yeah, I know. And it'll be the best day of our lives. All right. Well, I've got one from you. We'll start off strong here with one of yours. We'll see. Speechless at Safeway on 3rd. You asked if I was checking out. All I could do was wave my hand in a circle and say, speechless. No. I was still reacting in my head as I passed. Now I'm the idiot who didn't even watch to see what direction you went in so I could talk to you once I caught my breath. That hasn't happened to me in forever. Plus, I'm not the speechless kind. Want to go for a walk? This is very sweet. I do like the whole, want to go for a walk. It wasn't like your fat ass made me cream my jorts. So I feel, as we got, honestly, I'm pretty sure I ripped that direct from a misconnection we've heard before. What a sweet way to end that one. Want to go for a walk? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Semi-related, but not exactly the same thing. I was literally just thinking today, about how inhumane making us run the mile in high school was, and like how dehumanizing that was. Which made me think of it when you said, it can be long or as short as anyone wants it to be. Except for that, nobody's making me do that anymore, which I'm eternally grateful for. But boy, that was embarrassing. No, being forced to move your body and your being, terrible. Freeform, yeah. Yeah. And also, like, making you run in front of your as the slowest person in every PE class I was ever in, uh, that made me never want to run again. The humiliation I experienced in PE made me never want to ever move it faster than a walk ever again in my life. Exactly. They think they're setting us up for success when really they're just here to say, I'm never going to run a 15-minute mile. Don't try to make me. Ooh, is that what you think? Pee-wee. I think so, maybe. They also... Pee-wee Talon over here. I will also say that it was, the kind of like humiliation of PE was only added to because there was like an old folks home across the street from my high school, like right across the street from the field, and old men used to come and watch all the girls run, and they just let them. Yeah. Nobody was sexualizing me, but that doesn't make it any better. Yeah, it was pretty awful. I win. More worse. That's what we're always trying to win around here. But yeah, it's back to the misconnection. Uh I feel like I've seen you be rendered this speechless before, not because of attraction, but just like I feel like do you feel like you're a person who's speechless a lot of the time? Yeah. Well, I don't even know that that's true. I think you're very, very clever. Like, you've said things that have made me laugh so hard I thought I might die a little bit. But, like, I do feel like I don't feel that I'm speechless a lot of the time. I feel like comparatively, maybe you are rendered speechless some of the time. Mm, mm. I don't even know where to start with that. I love that. That's great. A story for the love story for the ages. Yeah. Other than that, they're the palest motherfucker that they've ever seen. Which, for a city like Portland, that's saying something. Like, that's not like saying that in San Diego. That's like saying that in Portland. The common denominator. Yeah. I thought I muted the mic. Son of a bitch. I I I fully thought I muted the mic, and I'm so sorry. I just want like a lot. Not that I forget to turn off the mic. I just here. Let's have a talk for a minute, everybody. I have serious gastrointestinal issues. I cannot be shy about burping. It's either I burp or I vomit, and if I had to choose between the two, I'd rather burp. So I because I don't want to. I don't. This is my vehicle to become an international sex icon, and it's really hard to do that when you literally just like belt. I cannot believe the mute button didn't work just then. I'm so upset. Mm, really let one rip. Yeah, I am drinking kombucha right now, so it's like everything is working against me. Yeah. Life cultures. And it makes anyone feel better. I do feel a lot better after having burped that. So any you're gonna need to rip one mid recording. I've I've been trying to have Slutty Girl Autumn. I don't know if we've clued my listeners into this. I've been trying to have Slutty Girl Autumn. So I've been dating, and I really don't bring up the podcast even if there's a chance to bring it up, because it's so revealing of who I am on a deep level. It's too much too fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am my truest self on this podcast, and I don't think that people are ready for it when you're just dating them. So I'm sorry that I'm not doing my job of promoting our podcast on my dates, but I just thought you should know that. Mm. Slutty girl autumn. It's rough out there, Talon. If I could go on hundreds of dates, I would. I like dating. I think it's fun. If anxiety inducing. That's 3 dates. That's more than 3 dates a day. That's true. Now I'm so afraid to burp because I'm afraid the mute button's not gonna work. All right. I've got another one from you here. I know we didn't discuss that last one much, but let's be honest. We had more pressing things to talk about. Girl in the Durango at Walmart. You complimented me and then went running off. I asked you a question and you answered, then kept running. I'd like to actually meet you. Is this from Michael Myers to their victim? Like, they didn't stop running for a reason, bud. Just take the L on this one. You love that. You want to make a connection. Yeah. It hurts, but what is pain but an indicator that you're learning something. You know? I'll say I've been in a situation like this before, but my situation was a little different. I I was in 8th grade probably, so I was 13, and a friend of mine were hanging out. There was this, I know I've talked about it before, it was a very formative experience. There's a place called the Plaza near my middle school that like all the cool kids would walk to and hang out after you got off school. It's like the cool thing to do after you got off school. We were hanging out at the Plaza and this man ran up to me. I brought flip-flops to school so I could change into them because I didn't want to wear sneakers. This man ran up to me, this 40-year-old man ran up to me. He said, I like your feet, and then ran away. So it was kind of like the opposite of this situation. Let me tell you, it's hard being a woman. But I'll tell you right now, it's kind of like the opposite situation, you know? Like, the complimenter was the one running, probably because he knew what he was doing was borderline illegal. I don't know. He was just a simple foot fetishist. No. But, well, I think a foot fetish is fine as long as you keep it to yourself. And consenting parties. Talon wants to make it clear. Talon wants to make it clear to all of our listeners that he does not have a foot fetish. That's what his goal is right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not. You're not wrong. There are a lot of feet and a lot of things. Or any Dan Schneider Nickelodeon joint. Lots of feet in those, but that's a whole nother bucket of crabs. We could. It would have to be well researched, which is obviously not something that's our strong suit, but we could. Don't play like we couldn't, because we could. Don't go chasing complimenters. Just stick to the. Anyways, I got another one for you. Regular Weird Al's is a bit of a not a misnomer. It's a bit of a thank you. That's all. I honestly I have no idea where the original is from, but yes, I've seen the 9,000 iterations of it that have followed on TikTok. Yeah, yeah, unknown. It was never for mortal eyes to see in the first place. Yeah, no, I don't think you're missing anything. I truly, yeah, I've heard the original audio, but I've never been able to trace it back to a video. So, yeah, I don't feel like you're missing anything. I wouldn't say that it's the TikTok I would choose to fall in love to, but oh, that's a good question. What viral trend would I choose? Mm. Well, it would probably number one. It would probably be a Vine, because I'm a little more Vine. But if it had to be a TikTok, I would say this is a little more abstract. It's not underground. It's very popular, but it's a little more abstract. It's that one. It just is a bunch of sounds. It's like ooh ah. You know what I'm talking about? Just ooh eh. It's just like a bunch of sounds with an echo effect on them. Yeah. So I think it would be that one would mean that I found my soulmate. What about you? What about you? Talon's never seen a video on the internet in his life, suddenly. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I guess not everyone, was really raised by the internet, and that's fine. That's embarrassing. Yeah. You would instantly lose No Nut November. I also what caught my eye in this misconnection was also you had eyes that had seen too much, but there was still warmth in them. I don't understand that. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever actually seen a real life person with eyes that have seen too much. Maybe that's my problem. Yeah. But that's yeah, but that's only because you just watched them see somebody put through a wood chipper. Yeah, like sans wood chipper, would the eyes have meaning or not? I don't know. Mm. Wow. That's very Art Nouveau. You should pitch this to Sundance. Face. Visage. I like that. Anyways, that's all I felt about that one. Oh, well. Ooh. Ooh. We got criticisms. Yeah. If you're no Hans, I don't want it. Frozen reference. Okay. Anyways, I've got one from you. Here we go. Here we go. Frozen reference for the kids. Chris Fleming back. Nope. Chris Fleming, show back of line buddy. We talked while at the back of the line waiting for drinks. We shared pictures of our pets. And then my friend and I sat next to you for the rest of the show. My idea for a queer King of the Hill reboot made you laugh. It was super fun talking to you, and I wanted to ask for your number, but the show took an unexpected turn, and I pretty much ran out of the theater at the end of the night. Want to grab a drink and talk? What happened to this show? Oh my god. Did something horrible happen? They ran out of the theater. That makes me nervous. We're doing some Googling. Well, I was just making sure that Chris Fleming is who I think Chris Fleming is. And it is. Chris Fleming is a very funny internet comedian. I'm a fan of their work. And I think that if you've never watched them, you should watch them because you'd like them as well. It must have been a dark night of the soul for this person specifically. Yeah, the night took a turn, which I appreciate them not airing their dirty laundry on Craigslist. That's commendable. Please. If there are any show producers out there reading these misconnections, they gotta do it. They gotta geolocate them in Hollywood, baby. It's not gonna work up here. I do like the idea of putting an entire pitch for a show in the middle of your misconnection. Pairing him with Chris Pratt, the world's most sought after vocal artist currently. It's okay. We don't need to get into it. Yeah. We don't. Because we know that any connection you make can help you later in life. Misconnections. And that's how we know it. We'll burn this bridge. We'll burn this bridge. Chris Pratt, fuck off. Fuck off. That's it. Don't injure him because he's probably got good lawyers, but do put him outside. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, you should be a voice actor. That was really good. Anyways, I've got another anytime. We are team Anna. Have you seen The House Bunny? Incredible. Incredible work. Okay. Yeah, you're reading one, buddy. I'd also like to point out that this is typed out in title caps, so every noun is capitalized. I don't know. I don't know. It's like all ages, it's all genders, it's all races. Yeah, I don't know. I think it has something to do with like they think that's how you lend weight to your words. Because, like, titles are important. They're, like, one of the more important parts of things. And so people think if everything's a title, then it's all important. There's my thesis. If you want. It's pretty long, but go for it. Bravo. Bravo. I would also like to correct my earlier statement and say it's not every noun that's capitalized. It's everything that's not like a connecting word. So it is nouns, it's adjectives. Yeah. Unnecessarily so. They did use they they did use the correct there, which is commendable. So, points given. It was all. Oh, do you think there's a secret message? All of the capitalized letter. There's not, because there's not enough. There's not enough vowels, unfortunately. And that's it. Clearly, one or the other. If you're a busy person, I get it. We can do chores together. And boy, are they both a bitch. Honestly, today in my I'm like in a group chat for my whole building. And I'm currently running low on laundry. It's getting to that point where you're wearing your least favorite underwear and you're like, man, why do I do this to myself? I should do laundry. So I was planning on doing laundry today, but then we got a group message that there was a mouse in one of the washing machines. So he was still alive, and somebody did mention that they left like they like put like a slanted piece of board in the washing machine so that he could crawl out of the washing machine on his own. And they returned and he was gone. But that kind of put me off of doing my laundry. So yeah, little did you know. Little did we all know. So much. So much is not done for me. I wish more was done for me. I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. Get a Woody. Oh. Virgil. Wait, an ad for Woody's? Okay, that is fair. That does sound like a porn laundromat. Now that you say it, I see where you're going with this. You only ever make sense, Talon. Oh, who's inside of is the person inside of the laundry machine giving or receiving? Wait, you go to Woody's to give blowjobs? Okay, no. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to apply my vanilla logic to this wide and wonderful world of Woody's Laundromat. My bad. Um, yeah, I think that's a good plot. Hey, guess what? It's kind of a short episode today because I've only got one more misconnection that we should read after the credits, and I stole one of yours. So you're done. You're done. Shorter, sweeter. And it's not because we don't have anyone to listen to all our old episodes and pick out the best clips. That's not why we're not doing it. It's because we care about you. It's because we care. Okay, good. I was about to say, you better put a stipulation in there. Incredible. We'd like to thank all of you for listening this week. If you like what you hear, go ahead and give us a 5-star rating on the Apple Podcast app. If you give us a 5-star rating and write something in the comment, Talon will read it out loud on the air. So you have a lot of power there. Use it wisely. Also, hey, he'll pitch. If you put the whole pitch in there, he'll read it. And yeah, if you also like the show, pass it along to people you know in person. That's how the show gets spread, is word of mouth. We appreciate it. Thank you also to Rosie Sherman for creating our beautiful theme song you hear at the beginning of every episode. And if you ever have a misconnection you want to send in to us, feel free to send it to us at craigcrypod@gmail.com. That's CRAIGCRIPod@gmail.com. Or you can send it to us on any of our social media, which is Craig Central Crisis on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. That big three. That's all you need. The big three. It's coming. We're not calling it meta. I refuse. Anything the Zuck wants me to do, I'm gonna do the opposite. He can Zuck this Zick. Anyways, anything I'm forgetting, or is that the whole credits? Yeah, boy. I'm Sarah Thompson. Craig Existential Crisis. I know. I want to talk about it so bad. Oh my god. They're not interested in you. Buzz off. Entitled. All right. Jesus.